Hi folks, it's me again. I was showing you last time some underrated cards. It was in the business, mainly just one. Well, today's video is going to be on my personal collection, guys. My personal collection, not the ones I'm going to be selling, right? You see this? He was top loaded not for too long. Came out large one. That card out there probably sell for $5 or $10. I don't know. But I had to pull Johnny Manziel, once known as Johnny Football, out of a Bowman's Panini, to pull it out of a top load today. And believe it or not, I had to pull a mailman out today. Believe it or not. If it's not worth $5, it's not worth being in the top load. Especially a good top loader. Now, I got this card yesterday as a hit. It was the main hit in the whole box. It was the only card shown in the box, and I'm glad my old lady grabbed it. It turned out the card was in just a little, it had a little nick in it right here on the side. But this card is sold for $900 before. He's a Pro Bowler. It's Howie Long, of course. I mean, everybody knows who Howie Long is, probably from 1984, the year I was born. But he goes to my personal collection. But I just posted him yesterday just to see if I could get enough to buy 5 more boxes. But no, it's not going too well. So looks like one more going to my PO and a top loader. Now people talk about these ultra top loaders. I'm gonna give you a rating on them right now. I'm gonna give them a 4.5 star rating because ultra pro top loaders like this, they're very cheap. You can get them for $35 a box. I mean, they're simple, but they're not thick. But see, I pulled it over here, this Josh Malone. You see this thick top loader? It don't bend like that. It just don't bend like that. Of course, it's right here's an auto. But, these top loaders, I'm going to go ahead and give you a rating. Yes, if you got something you want to put in your PO and put up, yes, if it's original thickness, like no thicker than this Fleer Ultra card, I'm glad I've got this out here because this is about as thick as it gets. You want to put in them top loaders right there. I will give you that advice. Do not send a card that you have put in those top loaders thicker than this card right here. And actually, this card right here is really too thick. Actually, if you had a Beckett 10 card that was worth a lot of money, I probably wouldn't waste my time putting it in one of these top loaders. But these top loaders are awesome for making your cards and protecting them. Making your cards look better and protecting them. So, I'm going to give a thumbs up to Ultra today. And you got to know how to load them. I'm going to give you... I'll give you some advice on that here in a little bit. It's so easy. All you got to do is dead center it and how you slide. So, you got to slide it very easy. Most of the time, I would stick my fingers all the way down in and break it, you know, and then I'll do my sliding. But that goes with my other top loaders that I just, you know, keep in my PO. Now, if it's going to PSA, it'll be in the top loader like this. I'm not saying this card's going to PSA, which it's a very good possibility. Any card could go, out of my PO. But I'm just trying to, you know, shed a lot of cards. But, like Reggie Miller, the best three-point shooter of all time. Immaculate condition, yeah. He was staying the top loader. Wally Jr., immaculate condition. He was staying the top loader. Bo Jackson, rookies, will stay in a top loader. Barry Larkin, stay in a top loader, rookies. Now some of these ain't Tiffany's. I've got some Tiffany's, but them ain't Tiffany's. This would definitely stay in a top loader. Ryne Sandberg. This is come out of the 1991 Upper Deck Final Collection. If you see, guys, I am using an Ultra Pro top loader, but you see the size of my card. It don't even make the top loader look no difference. This Ryne Sandberg and a lot of older cards, if you got older wax, slide them down in these top loaders. Only slide them down in another one. They got to make another gauge for, special PSA and other grading companies. But if you're keeping these for POs, or thinking about maybe not grading, or maybe grading later, yeah, send them on in. You'll get a good grade as long as it's these kind of cards. Hey, I'm just telling you guys from experience. I know this game. I've been through it enough. If you know how to load a card, which me, I can put a card in an Ultra Pro, and it'll come back a GM10. Guaranteed. If I say it will. If I look at it good enough up and down, which I do use my goggles a lot of times, if you see them. You have to look at your card up and down, the base and everything. But I'm not saying I've got a PSA 10 right here. I'm not saying none of these cards is PSA 10s. But I'll tell you this right here. This right here will hit a 7 for sure. It should. I don't see no reason why not. But with that nick on the side, it's going to take its man off. So I'm going to say 5 minus. And I'm sure everybody else would agree. But I'm just going off what other people would say if they would, post it. Oh, look, this right here would probably be a 8, 9. Look at it. They would hide that from you. Now, I got him posted, I ain't gonna lie, I think I've got him posted for $50. He sells on average 35, I believe, or 50 some dollars. I've got him posted for $50 on my car here right now, and I just, how long? That was one of the best hits. We got a Matt Barkley out of a pack of Score, and we got a few good rookies. This is what we got for $9. So we paid for a pack, the first card. Like I said, that's the only reason I've quit buying cards for a minute. And you get a pack of 2020 Leaf in there. We got a pack of the rookies and stars, one of my favorites. That's what I pulled the Matt Barkley and the Tyler Bray out, which they're not worth nothing. But I'll tell you what was so interesting about this pack of cards right here, guys. This pack of cards right here. This was my favorite pack because I pulled a green parallel, and what was so interesting about this pack, I pulled a Charles Woodson, and then right behind the Charles Woodson there was a Richard Sherman, and they exchanged jerseys the last game they played against each other before Charles Woodson retired. Everybody knows Charles Woodson is the man that took the Heisman Trophy from Peyton Manning in 1997, and the year before that would have been Danny Werfel, which I don't know if Peyton ever deserved that Heisman Trophy. Maybe if he'd got the national championship that year instead of the year, for next. Tennessee's been a sold-out team, and hey, if you gamble, don't ever bet for Tennessee Vols, because ever since Blaine Kiffin left that place, or even came to that place, he ruined us. He ruined Tennessee football. But one thing I can say, I've got an excellent RPA collection on the Tennessee Titans. I ain't got it here to show right now. But like I say, guys, on these Ultra Pros, you won't ever grab a card like I about, just grab that one. I shouldn't even be laying them on this. But this is just an old Dontae Jones. One of the best defense players you'll ever see. Look how thick that card is. And I have no problem getting them down the Ultra Top loaders. But I suggest just keep your odors like these. Leonard Thompson. He's probably worth $5, $10 on average. You see how thick he is, which they're not much difference. If you want to look closely, but I just wanted to give them a good shout out because they've always kept my cards pretty clean, and as you see, my kids is already giving me a hard time. So I might have to cut this video short, but thank you guys for viewing and everything, and I just wanted to give Ultra a big shout out today. Thank you.